welcome back to Russ Plays Games. This is Russ, and today I'm continuing through my Let's Play of Chrono Trigger. When last we left off, we were fighting Magus, and we ended up in 65 million BC, because when we beat him, Lavos awoke, and he sucked us all into a gate. And we ended up down here at this mountain here, and Isla picked us up and brought us up to her hut. And then right at the end, Kino came in and was asking, or was trying to find out about Laruba Village, and then Isla took off to go find Laruba Village. And then we found out that the Northwood was burning. So, if you remember before, we came over here to this hunting range, and this is where we ground for our experience and everything. And I told you that there was going to be something right here, right? Because there was a little thing right here. Well, this is where Laruba Village was. Riptides take Kino. Riptides hurt all who fight. What do now? So we'll kind of talk to everybody here. Riptides follow Isla. Isla bad luck. Those who fight killed. You disobey, so Riptides mad. Isla, this your fault. Look at mess. Riptides followed you, so village now ruined. Isla feel bad. Riptides strong. They live long time before us. They smart, so we hide. But Isla say fight together. Isla still fight. Isla fight while alive. Win and live, lose and die. Rule of life, no change rule. Old man breathe, but dead on inside. Isla, you strong. Can make big talk. We no have power. No, have power. We fight, gain more power. Isla help you, but need Dactyl. Give Dactyl. Need Dactyl? Go to Tyranno lair? That Riptide's place. Dangerous. Isla want die? Want to live, so go there. Isla be okay. Give Dactyl. Okay, go to Dactyl's nest and Keeper will help. Careful, Isla. Thank you, old man. You, take care, Isla. Like we've never even met the guy before. So, alright, so this was Laruba Village. There's nothing to do here, you just kind of talk to everybody. So, the whole reason for that was because Isla was like, you know what? We just need to kill these Riptides and take back our stuff. So, before, when I told you that we were going to come back to the Dactyl's nest, this is what I meant. So we're actually going to be going into the Dactyl's nest. Thought I could squeeze by. Okay, so this is actually what I was talking about before, when I was talking about the ape doing certain things. This is kind of what I was referring to. So these things are called schists. Schist is a type of rock, and what these things do, as you can see, they kind of open up. And what they'll do is they'll actually spew things out of their little crater at the top there. And so what they'll do is they'll actually like spew out almost like a lava or something like that. And so you can see that they become pahoehue. And that's actually a Polynesian term, pahoehue. And so that's kind of how they work with it, is they just kind of work on that. And it's pretty different. So this is the Dactyl's nest. these avian rexes will just pick you up and drop you. Getting mid-ethers like a boss. Unfortunately, oh, I could run past those guys. I was like, unfortunately, that guy's right in front, but it turns out you could actually get by him. Now, you kind of have to fight this battle. Excuse me. Because that guy is right in front of the ladder, so you kind of have to fight that guy. That's another thing that the cave apes will do, is they will actually pick you up and like drop you. Though it's not too bad, but let me see here. Nope, I don't want that one. I want the mid tonic. I'm gonna throw that on him. So that's the attack that they do. They spew lava out, and it attacks your the different characters. So that's it. Okay. Because alright, so because I'm going to be using, as you can see, we got a Mesomail. Mesomail actually has a really good function within the game here, and so I'm going to use it. So as you can see, we're going to the Chrono layer, which is Ozala's headquarters here in 65 million BC. Okay. Chrono. You can't be serious about going alone. No, Tyranno lair dangerous. Maybe all perish. Listen, we owe you one. Right, Chrono? Isla have strong friends. We're all going to the Tyranno lair. So I'm going to keep Luca in my party for this one, because you have to have, of course, Chrono in your party, and you have to have Isla in your party. Robo's okay for this one, Frog is so-so, but actually you want Luca because her magic is going to be ideal when we get to that point. Okay. Now, if you see there in the background, in the upper right-hand corner, you saw that one little thing there. I'll give you $2 if you guess who that is. Try your shiny stone? Yes, as a matter of fact, I do want to trade my shiny stone. I'm going to go ahead and max out on all of these. Not that we really need anything, and I don't think there's anything new here. I think it's all the same. Okay, so it is different. Okay, so we do need to do at least Petal and Fang, Fang and Horn. Okay. Petal and Fang, Fang and Horn. Petal and Fang, Petal and Fang. Yes. And Fang and Horn. Yes. Okay. We don't need anything else. So as you can see, this dramatically ups Chrono's attack. It goes from 77 to 92. And then this is actually going to go from 38 to 52 with the Dream Gun. So that's definitely a good upgrade for what we want. And now what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to this hut really fast. And we're going to drink the sweet water. This is about the only time we're going to be able to do it before we get to the Tyranno lair. Okay, so you're probably wondering where you can go. Well, now that you have the Dactyl, you can actually explore the world if you want. So this is the peak of the mountain right here that we landed on. There's really not much to see around here. You can actually plop down pretty much anywhere. So to kind of explore around a little bit, this is called the Sun Keep. We will be coming here later in the game, okay? So this is supposedly a place in the Chrono Trigger universe where the sun never stops shining, okay? So, we will be coming here way later in the game, okay? To kind of do some different things and to see some different things. So, as you can see, that's the Tyranno lair, that's our next destination. Like I said, I'm just kind of exploring around, just kind of showing you different things. This down here is just loops around, okay? So, like, literally, there's really not much you can do here. The world is very primitive. So, let's save. This is called Unnatural Selection. You gotta say it like that. Okay, Tyranno lair. Now, be careful because those guys will do that. And that guy will come out. So be very, very careful of that, otherwise you'll have to fight a whole bunch of people. And I got a worthless mid-tonic. Yay. And there go the La Ruba villagers that were captured. Now if you wanted to, now if you wanted to, you could definitely go out and level up Isla's techs a bunch if you need to, but honestly, you don't really need it. Thanks for being the main course. It's the apes! Hey man, I take offense to that. Alright. can't hit the button. Oh, alright, fine. Isla! Kino, get back. Isla, save you. Not sure what purpose that served. What are you doing in there? Sorry, Isla. All Kino's fault. No matter. Kino escaped with Laruba villagers. What Isla do? Put end to this. Kino go too. Kino no come. If Isla dead, Kino new chief of Ioka. Isla. Isla strong, no lose. Kino understand, and show you something. So now we just kind of follow Kino back around. Basically, all he's really going to show us. And that chest down there didn't really contain much of importance. You strong, me weak. Isla good chief. So, now what's really fun is he can drop them. Okay. Actually, I think we want to go... Dead burn it. So if you go through that room, I'll explain that room in a minute, but if you go in that room, it kind of continues on, so we're going to go through the other side first, just because I kind of wanted to show that off a little bit. Okay. Gaining levels like a boss. Bye-bye. Full tonic. Wow. So basically the ones that we dropped are the ones that we fight. So if you didn't drop these, if you fought them, if you open that up, it will drop you in. Somebody picks up his own like teammate and throws him. Alrighty. Alright, so let me see here. 27 points. There we go. So yeah, basically just drops us down there. Doesn't really do much else other than that. So now you kind of know. We won't drop back in there. Actually, I think I want to go fight these guys real quick. What I want to do is I kind of want to get the cat attack for her. Okay, I think one more should do it. Well, two more actually, but that's alright. Wow. Man, can she hit hard. Isla is one of the strongest characters in the game, outside of a fully powered Chrono. Um, when I say a fully powered Chrono, I mean a Chrono all the way at level 99. Some might argue with the DS version, because the DS version of this game, the DS version of this game kind of created a buzz around a lot of people talking about like new weapons that could just screw over bosses in ridiculous amounts of time, but that's not what I'm talking about. Volt Bite. That's a good one to have. Ah, dang it. So basically, depending on where you walk in this room, I told you I was going to explain this room. So basically how this room works is no matter where you go in the room, when you hit into a certain square, it makes that little sound and you disappear and reappear somewhere else in the room. It's really quite dumb. I've never been able to figure this out. It just doesn't make any rhyme or reason, for why it does what it does. At least I've never figured it out. There we go. So we got another Mesomale. I think, yeah, she can have a mist robe, so I'm going to give that to her. I'm just going to go ahead and put the Mesomale on Frog, just because once a few things happen, we're going to be using it. We're going to be using him. Okay, so this is Azula's kind of the final area before we get to Azula. That's the cat attack. And what the cat attack does is it basically, she just attacks like a saber-toothed tiger would, or like a cat would. She just bites them twice, and then that's her attack. Ow! No, dare you drop that on me. I'm joking, of course. Okay. We're gonna hit him with a Mega Bomb. Alrighty. So now what we have to do is, you have to hit the right switch in this room, because you can't just walk up to this thing and turn it on, so you have to hit the right switch. If you don't hit the right switch, then what happens is you get, that just opened the gate outside to Azula. See, that just releases that, and you have to fight. So I'm going to use the last of my magic points as Chrono to shock the heck out of that one guy. And I'm going to use, I don't know if it'll work on him, but we'll see. Give me today, I'm really phlegmy. Oh my goodness, that was insane. So as you can see, that does the same thing as the schist. He actually kills himself in desperation. That's his desperation attack. That's hilarious. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that. So if you come in here the first time, you want to step on this right switch. If you do that, that right switch will give you the thing. So, and now we still have to fight this thing again. And I have no magic points. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have her cat attack. I'm going to have Chrono just take a mid-ether real quick and throw it on himself. And then I'll just have him shock the heck out of this guy. And then we'll cat attack and we'll mega bomb him. So this is actually a little easier. Just do it this way because that Avian Rex really doesn't have a whole lot of hit points, and Isla can usually take care of him in one hit. He doesn't need to have the he doesn't usually need to have the thing. So, but we have after this we have a mini boss coming up. Oh my gosh, can't believe he actually missed it. That's funny. I love the expressions on the sprites in this game. They are so funny. Alright, now we'll just attack this Reptite and kill him. So, we do have a little bit of a mini-boss coming up here. As you can see, we can actually save. So again, this one's probably going to run a little long because I am going to show off the entire boss fight. This boss and then the next boss. It's kind of funny, you can actually talk to him. Ursula's in the back. So Nizbel actually does talk. Hold it. This is a special place. The great Nizbel was defeated here. So this is Nizbel 2. First thing we're going to do is that, and then I'm going to flame kick him. Okay, so this fight's a little bit different than the first Nizbel fight. So in the first Nizbel fight, Nizbel himself would just release the stored energy. In this one, you actually have to attack him certain ways. So you have to continually hit him, because every time you attack him normally, it ups his defensive power. Okay. So, I'm actually going to have her just do cat attack, and she's going to throw mid-tonic on herself. Okay, so that's a poison attack that he just did right there. This is why you want to keep your HP high. Okay, because he still does that release electric power when he gets attacked enough times. So we still want to do this. I think I am going to have her heal herself. Her heal. I'm going to spend a turn here just kind of getting everybody back up a little bit. I am going to Mega Bomb him, and I'm going to have her do this. And about that time, he's probably going to release his electrical energy. So hopefully I can get in one more attack before he releases that extra energy. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do this. Volt Bite. So this is what Volt Bite does. It electrifies her, Isla, and she attacks with her cat attack. Okay? And that accounts as the electric damage on him. So you can use it to be the same as he did before. So basically what that means is that you can use the Volt Bite as the lowering defensive power. Okay. Alright, so now it's time to heal again. Okay. So okay. And he should be close to dying. Okay, we're gonna Volt Bite. I am going to heal up Luca though, because she needs it. And there he is, he's done. So I didn't need to heal. Alright. So that's Nizbel 2. Just follow my lead and you'll have no trouble with him. He's not that hard. Alright. So, we're going to come down here and use a shelter. Okay. So yeah, this episode's going to go a little bit longer because I know I'm about 32.5 minutes right now. So we have to go across here, kind of like what we did before. We have to go across to the other side, and we have to, actually here, let me see. I'm going to cat attack that guy, I'm going to spin cut that guy, and I'm going to, well, I'm just going to attack that guy. He'll die anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to attack. There ain't no point. Okay. Let me see here. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Throw 15. Okay, so basically what this does, the rock throw, is she basically like calls down a gigantic boulder that comes, and then she throws the boulder at the enemy. So that's basically all that one is, in case I don't get a chance to send it off. Okay, so if you step on that, you can actually get another save point. And they're very generous with their save points in this one. Now, you don't actually have to push any of these, okay? If you push one of them, the floor will disappear. If you push the other one, monsters will come down. Okay? So, if you push one and the floors disappear, then you push the other and the monsters appear, the monsters will fall down into the pit. If you push the monsters first, you will have to fight. But you don't actually have to do that. Now, if you leave this here, there's an event a little bit later in the game, towards the end of the game, that you can actually come back and get this. If you get this now, well, it'll be gone by the time you get there. So I'll just show you what it is. It's a full ether. Okay? So now, just like before, we have opened up the path to Ozala. Oops. Ah, there it goes. Whoa, no! Oh, piece of junk. Ugh. Alright, so what we're going to do is, we're going to cat attack that thing. I'm going to lightning, I mean, it's dead anyway, so it's going to actually lightning the pterosaur. I'm just going to throw the napalm bomb on him, or the mega bomb. I did not mean to do that, folks. But now that the path is open, we should be able to just go right back up and then go straight into Ozla. Now that we know who we're going after. Crazy Ozla. God, I hate these things. Okay. So I'm going to cat attack this, and I'm going to spin cut this one. Okay. That took care of the volcanoes, and I'm just going to fire to all these guys because I'm sick and tired of this battle. Just want to go defeat Ozla. Is that too much to ask? Alright. Oh, bless it. What is this? My God. I'm just gonna napalm this guy. I'm not even gonna waste my MP that much. Die, scumbag! Alright. Hopefully now we can go in. Holy moly, how many fights do you need me to do? Hoi, yi. Okay, so there's that save point where we fought Nisbel. Fight again. Alright, let's see if we can sneak up here. Oh, nope, we have to fight this guy. Okay. I thought maybe we could, but this is a full event square. Okay. For anyone that doesn't know, a full event square is where, like, the whole thing is an event square. So if you've ever played Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII for the PSP, there's, like, certain areas when you're on certain maps, there are certain areas that actually are there for gosh, I can't think today. That no matter what, you get into a battle, and I call those all event squares because it's basically everything is an event square. So yeah, and on this one you have to fight the single pterosaur, then the double pterosaur, and that's it. Alright. That is a cool throne, by the way. So, you are here at last. This is it then, the showdown. Today there shall be a conclusion. Will it be the reptiles, or you silly apes who end up ruling the world? Strong survive. Isla strong. Isla fight. Sorry about that emulation, guys. Hear that lovely voice? You'll soon become the best of friends. I always loved his little, like, look over his shoulder like, ooh, can you see that? Okay, so we got one mid-ether and a Ceratopper. Okay, so the Ceratopper is sort of the upgrade to the Rock Helm. Honestly, at this point, it really doesn't make a difference. So what you're gonna want to do is right now is top up each person's magic points. Okay, so actually I'm just gonna use some mid-ethers on this one. Okay, and let's go kill this thing. Red star, fall, stain the earth, red. Okay, so for this fight, though it may be our fate to perish, we will not simply hand this world over to you. With this black Chrono, I can finally exterminate those filthy apes. Okay. So, here's what you're gonna do, okay? First things first. We're going to Volt Bite Ozilla. You have to kill Ozilla to be able to damage the Black Tyranno. Okay? Ozilla has a protection around the Black Tyranno. Okay? So you have to kill him first. Okay? So that's the first order of business, is kill Ozilla. Nothing to worry about. Actually, I'm just going to cat attack and spin cut. Well, that didn't work. Okay, so now I know. And he's only got about 2,500 hit points. The Black Tyranno, on the other hand, has about 8,000 hit points. 7,500, 8,000. Teleportation. Teleports a rock. And people say that the Super Nintendo couldn't handle 3D effects that well. Screw that! That was one of the coolest looking things I've ever seen in my life, folks. I'm joking, of course. No, this game actually was ahead of its time. HP down. Okay. So now... Come on. Come on. There we go. Flame kick. Spin cut. Alright. Just hit this thing for all you're worth. When it gets done counting down, okay, it will unleash a mega attack. So you want to make sure that you're keeping your HP high, okay? As high as humanly possible, okay? Volt Bite. Let's see what Volt Bite does. There we go. That's what I wanted. And then we'll Mega Bomb him. That'll do some more damage too. Alright. Just keep at it. Just keep it up. And then, of course, this goes without saying, after the Black Tyranno unleashes his mega attack, okay, you want to heal. Like with any boss in this game, keep your HP high at all times. That's his mega attack. You know, it doesn't look like much, but it does do a lot of damage. So, spend a turn, heal up. Okay. Now we'll wait for them. Lather, rinse, and repeat, folks, because that's all it takes. He put his defenses back up, so just give it a second. He'll, Come on. Remove your defense. Come on. There we go. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have her heal up one more time. Okay. Back to dealing our around 1800 damage a turn. Hopefully we'll take him down here pretty soon. Now 1600 damage. Give me. Man, I am just, like, very phlegmy today. I don't know why I'm so phlegmy. Is it because I like Ian Fleming? No. Now I have killed this boss on the first run through before his second attack. It's difficult to do, but it's not impossible. Okay, I'm going to throw a mid-ether on her. Okay. Here we go. Mid-tonic, mid-tonic, mid-tonic. Keep your HP high, folks. That is the name of the game in Chrono Trigger. Now we should definitely be able to kill him before he does this a third time. Well, I'll just attack him a couple times here. Even doing 1,000 damage is better than nothing. Yes! Alright, so you get 1,800 experience points, 25 tech points. No, it can't be. Could the heavens truly have sided with the apes? Listen, primates, and let it be known. We reptiles fought bravely to the bitter end. I'll understand. What is that? Soon, stones of fire will rain down. Flames shall scorch the land. The burned-out plains will slowly freeze, ushering in a long, cruel ice age. What a treat. You'll wish you went along with us. Lavos. Lavos? That's Lavos, folks. That is cool. I mean, for 1995. Isla's word. La meaning fire. La mean fire. Vos mean big. So Lavos meaning big fire, basically. Isla! Kino! Hurry! Lavos come soon. All right, Dactyl. Kino, hurry! Isla, what you do? Come, Azla, come! Absolutely not. The powers that be have spoken. Isla, hurry! Azla, me not forget. The future. Future? What about future? We have no future. Boom. Oops. So actually what you didn't hear there was another Lavos scream. So, Lavos arrived in this time period. I love that you're represented by little dots. lava's huge. Chrono fight it? Chrono, we go where lavas fall. We may be able to do something now. Let's go find out. Alrighty. Well, I think that'll about do it for this long episode, so forgive the length, because I really wanted to kind of demonstrate the whole Tyranno layer, the whole of the Tyranno layer. So when next we meet, can we defeat Lavos? Alrighty, well, stay tuned to find out. I will see you guys soon.